Hello, everyone. RBG King Kid here, back with some more Detective Pikachu Returns. In the previous video, we continued on our first case that we have going on right now, and yeah, it's going good so far, I'd say. We have some leads. We were looking for Ducklet, but then we've learned that Ducklet was here, but then went away. So now we gotta look for the red Pokemon, which we learned could be a Ponyard, and where he's at is in Century Garden here. So we're gonna look here. It's a map of Century Park. Excuse me. It's a map of Century Park. This park's huge. The turns is all the way on the other side. All right. Ah, there we go. That's a Pokemon that's good with soccer. Raboot. Raboot. Score a hat trick. Aw, that's cute. I said before and I said it again, the one thing that I like about this game compared to like the regular Pokemon games is you actually like hear the Pokemon say like their names like that and such, because it's awesome and I like that. It reminds me of the anime. Oh, it's a Raboot. What are you up to? Raboo. You're just about to do some dribbling practice here by yourself. Dribbling practice? Yeah, Raboot are really good at that kind of footwork. They're always practicing. In that case, Raboot might be willing to join some soccer games. You're right. And this one says it's got some real impressive techniques. Hey, Raboot, I know a kid that'd love to kick a ball around with you. If you got some time, would you be willing to play with him? Raboot. You will? Great. That's great. I'll go get him. I actually like this where like if we find the Pokemon, we just get the person and come back here. I like that. Rab. Those eyes. They look really fired up. This Pokemon's the coolest, Mr. Detective. Try talking to it. I'm sure it'll be willing to practice with you. Really? Hey, Raboot, wanna play soccer with me? Raboo. Rab. It nodded. Thank you, Raboot. Okay, let's get this practice started. We're gonna win the match for sure now. Good luck. Hope you do well. Thanks. I hope we can be friends, Raboot. Rab. I said before, I guess soccer players don't need words to hit it off when they share a love for the game. Yeah, even without speaking the same language, they seem to understand each other's feelings. Yeah, because like even though you don't get anything like experience or money, it's still nice to help people out with here. All right. Ah, come on, Lickitung stopped again. She keeps getting distracted. Lickitung, lick every flavor life has to offer. Lick. What a long tongue. Someone seems to have planted a tree right in the middle of the path. It's such an inconvenience. You can literally tell that that's not a tree. I'm moving as a tree. Whoa! I was just thinking this was not a place for a tree, but it's actually a Pokemon? Yeah, that's a Sudowoodo. They have a habit of pretending to be trees. Sudo! You're practicing your tree imitation, huh? Does it have practice right here? Seems like it'll block a lot of foot traffic. Yeah, true. Hey, Sudowoodo, if you want practice, you should try doing it somewhere else. This location totally blows your cover. Sudowoodo? That sure seemed to send it into a panic. I guess the thought was blending in perfectly. Huh? Someone's replanted that tree in the flower bed, but when? And now I can't talk to it. This is a fountain for Pokemon to drink from. My Tassarina really loves the water here. Rina. Bum. Purloin. Caroline, adorable deceiver. This Pokemon's being awfully friendly. Do not be deceived, young Tim. It's a Rabombi! Rabombi! Have some pollen puffs! Oh, I love Rabombi. Oh, look, a Rabombi. Rabombi mix pollen and nectar to make all kinds of different puffs. Bum bum! It sure seems busy. Bum bum! Apparently it's making pollen puffs for its cutie fly to eat. Those little bugs have big appetites while they're growing up, so it's gotta prepare a ton of food. Sounds like a lot of work. Let's just watch and try not to get in the way.
You there! Wait, you wouldn't happen to be that great detective duo, would you?
Charles Murlock, scientist.
I am such a huge fan of yours!
Okay. Oh dear, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Charles Murlock. I'm a scientist working here in Ryme City to deepen our understanding of Pokémon. A scientist, huh? What's that? You'd like to hear more about what I do? Actually, my research has been recognized by Mayor Myers himself. Now I'm helping out with a new policy that he and the city council are working on. You might say I'm the brains behind Ryme City's latest policies. This guy's intense. He seems like the type who doesn't even listen to what others are saying. If you two great detectives have any questions for me, by all means, fire away. After all, I have something in common with you both. We're all working to help Ryme City. We're all coming from the same place. Comrades with the same goals. You seem kind of suspicious. Do I think you're the case behind this case? No. The cause behind this case? No. But I feel like you'll be the cause behind something. So I'm prepared to answer any questions you have. Thank you. Guess our only choice is to play along for a bit. What a drag. Yori yori doze. What a bother.
Excuse me?
What sort of research are you doing, Mr. Murlock? My research explores the nature of communication between people and Pokémon. Sounds complicated. No, it's quite simple, really. We're just trying to help Pokémon understand human language. Imagine what they do for Ryme City. It'd make life here so much more entertaining and simple. I mean, they should somewhat understand human language. I mean, if you say like, hey, Pikachu, use Thunderbolt, and he does Thunderbolt, then he knows how to do Thunderbolt. So it's like, yeah. A whole city where people and Pokemon could go back and forth like we can, huh? That really would make Ryme City an even better place. Don't you think?
Excuse me?
What exactly do you do to help the mayor with policy development? My domain is science, not politics. I can't actually propose new legislation. What I can do, though, is develop new machines and equipment. I also help distribute them to the people in Pokemon Ryme City. I'm proud to contribute to my city with the power of science. That's wonderful. Isn't it? Mayor Myers came up with the idea of a bill to help people and Pokemon coexist. So I feel duty-bound to use my position as a scientist to support it. Sounds like he's warming up for a speech. I can tell how passionate you are about improving the city.
Oh, can I ask you a favor, Pikachu?
Pikachu!
Would you allow me to give you a quick health exam?
Ow! Hey, what'd you just do to me?
He poked you in the butt. Oh dear, is Pikachu upset with me? I only plucked a bit of fur and the test results should be ready in just a moment. What exactly are you doing? This is a machine I created at Mayor Myers' request. It can measure a Pokemon's vital signs in record time. What machine? In other words, it's made to quickly check a Pokemon's health. I'd say that's a good thing for both people and their partners. Wouldn't you? Yes, it sure sounds like it. Where to bury the lead? Okay, it's ready. Now, let me see. What's it say? It's detecting caffeine. Did someone say caffeine? Seeing as you're working as a detective, I figured this was no already Pikachu. But these results are truly fascinating. Hello, Mr. Murloc? Oh, do forgive me. He's quite alright. No problems at all. I suppose his Triglycerides are a bit high for a Pokemon. My what? He does seem slightly different from a regular Pikachu, though. Is there something weird about me? Well, now that you finished your checkup, I think we better get going. Ah, yes. Sorry to have taken up so much of your time. Good luck, great detectives. Thank you. Come on, Pikachu. Stop sulking and let's go. Alright. Triglycerides. Thank you for your help before, detective. I decided to go. I'm going to spend all day just playing with Lillipup.
Great.
That sounds nice. I'm sure he'll be happy. Yeah, he told me that all he wants to do is play. Since you've really tired me out, but playing together makes it easy to forget my exhaustion and have fun. Boop, boop. Be careful not to get lost again, okay? Phalanx. Lockstep formation. Thanks. There sure are a lot of amazing Pokemon around. These ones are so well coordinated. Phalanx. Well, gee, I wonder which one's Pawniard's favorite rock.
This is the top, yeah?
Look at that, Pikachu.
Huh?
From here, you have a perfect view of the dentist residence.
Hey, Tim, what are you thinking? I'm pretty sure this window's the one in front of the jewel storage room. Pokemon capable of flying could go straight into the mansion from here. Yeah, if our thief was getting up from a Pokemon, that'd be a perfect vantage point. This is where the Whimsicott usually meet up with Pawniard, right? That's what they said, but I don't see it anywhere. If it was here earlier, maybe it left some kind of a sign. Well, Pawniard are known for their blades. It's not much, but it's the only lead we've got. We better get looking. It's cotton. It probably fell here when the Whimsicott were playing with Pawniard. I love Pikachu's running. These turnip leaves have rough, uneven edges. Do you suppose Pawniard did that? It looked to me like they were bit, not cut. What's up with this rock? It's covered in gashes. Has somebody been scratching at it? These gashes look like they were left by something sharp, like a blade. Doubt a human would be strong enough to leave clean cuts like these.
Okay, let's start deducing.
The red Pokemon that entered the mansion is clearly involved in this incident somehow. Look for that Pokemon in Ryme City.
Okay.
Figure out where the red Pokemon is. Just where the Whimsicott flew to. Pawniard and the Whimsicott apparently play together often. Since they flew to the dance residence together, we might be able to find Pawniard if we search inside the mansion. Searching the rock. It's highly likely that slash marks left on the rocks were made by Pawniard. That's proof that Pawniard comes to the Terrans. Search for the Pokemon that ate the leaves. It's possible that the torn off leaves are rough, uneven edges were left by Pawniard, who was eating them. Pawniard must be near the leaves. It's by the rock.
Okay.
We did find a rock that was covered in slashes, as if it had been cut up by sharp blades. Maybe those slashes were made by Pawniard. That's definitely the rock that the Whimsicott were talking about. So if we go to the rock where that rock is, we might find Pawniard there. Alright, let's look around that rock.
Well,
Think of any way to draw Pawniard here? Climb on the rock.
Oh,
Whimsicott said that Pawniard got angry when they stepped on the rock. Oh yeah, you're right. Good memory. And maybe Pawniard will show up if one of us climbs on it? Worth a shot. Let's give it a try. How's this? I just hope it's actually here to see this. On! What? Pawniard. Impressive swordplay. Pawniard. It's Pawniard. Just like Whimsicott said. Pun! Pun! Okay, it's saying, "Darest thou tread upon my cherished rock? What is the meaning of this? Thine answer shall determine thy fate. I will show thee no mercy." Wait, what? Wow, it's really angry. Sorry, we just wanted to find you. We weren't trying to mess with your rock or anything. Pun. Ew, thank goodness. So forgive us, but just this once. Pine? You want to know why we were looking for you? Fair enough. We've got some questions we'd like to ask you. Do you mind telling us for a bit? Talking to us for a bit? Pine. Says he'll talk. Pine! So you've been traveling all over as part of your journey to warriorhood. I'm sorry, did you say journey to warriorhood? Apparently it travels all over the place to practice and improve its moves. Fun! Says that because it was born with these blades, it wishes nothing more than to master them. Pawniard's that proud of the blades, I bet they have razor-sharp edges. Fun! Says you can easily slice a rock in two. This might sound a bit strange, but you haven't punched anyone recently, have you? Fine. Pawniard says it's never punched a single person or Pokemon in its life. Fun. Good point. Could cut something with those hands of yours, but you definitely couldn't punch it. Yeah, on second thought, you'd wind up with a different injury if you were punched by a Pawniard. Are there any other Pawniard in this sea besides you? Fun. What's it saying? Apparently it's never seen any other Pawniard. We heard from Whimsicott that they went to Mr. Dennis's mansion. Were you the one who went there with them? Pawn. Pawniard's not sure if it was the same place, but it vaguely remembers going to a big house. Pawn. Says it entered the house together with the Whimsicott. How'd you get inside the mansion? Apparently, Pawniard likes to get picked up and flown around by Whimsicott. This is a cute thing. So you think you might have gone inside the mansion that way? Did you happen to cut a jewel case when you were in that mansion? Pawn. So you can remember the sensation of cutting through something, but the rest is a blur. It's important, so please try to remember. Pawn. Says its mind feels all foggy, and it just can't remember what was going on at that time. It sure makes things difficult. Fine. Have you seen Ducklet around anywhere? Fine. It hasn't seen her. Great. Where could Ducklet have gone? Finally managed to find Pawniard, but we weren't able to learn anything useful from it. Yeah, and some of what it said even contradicted testimony we gathered earlier. Maybe we could get more information if we had proof that Pawniard entered the mansion. Fine. It's asking if we're done here so I can get back to training. What sort of training does it do? Fine. It's planning on cutting rocks and things to sharpen its skills and blades. Cut rocks? Wow, would it be willing to demonstrate for us? Oh, good idea. It would be a big help to see what a cut from a Pawniard looks like. Fun. Yeah, it's happily grace us with a demonstration. Thank you. We'll watch quietly so you can focus.
awesome.
Nice. It's clean slice. And the metallic sound Pawniard's blades made when it made contact. It all matches with what we know of the crime scene. That means the Pokemon that entered the mansion must have been Pawniard. Neither Whimsicott nor Pawniard remembers clearly. What's up with that? I can't imagine that the Pokemon are lying. Their behavior is pretty unusual, but there must be a good reason for it. We've looked all over the place, but we haven't seen Ducklet anywhere. Apparently she almost got caught earlier, then ran away. So maybe she's hiding somewhere. Then how are we going to find her? Couldn't get much information from Pawnyard. Think Ducklet is our only good lead now. I guess we need to keep asking around then. Oh no, maybe she got scared and went into hiding. If she did, it'd be really hard for just the two of us to find her. Yeah, how should we look for her then? Good question. How about we ask a Pokemon to help us? A Pokemon? Yeah, Pokemon have all sorts of special skills. Maybe there's a Pokemon that can help us find Ducklet. Do you think he'd be willing to help us though? Well, I'm sure one of the Pokemon in the dense residence would gladly help us out. After all, the theft happened in their own home. Good point. Let's go back to the mansion and ask the Pokemon there for help. Search for Ducklet appears to have gone cold, but she could have important testimony to share. Consider the clues at the scene of the crime and deduce how to find her.
Tim. So, your hands are blades, huh? Wow, that's pretty neat.
Can we ask you some questions? Fine. I am liking this game a lot. Like it's fun, and like I said, you know, it's a toucan. How wonderful to meet you, Detective. Seriously, it's an honor.
Yes.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Can I help you or... Huh? Do you really not know who I am? I'm kind of a big deal on the Ryme University campus, and I know you go to school there too. Know anything about the so-called big deal, Tim? Not that I can think of. They call me the quiz professor. I'm actually still a student, but that's what they call me. And this is my partner, Toucanon. Toucanon! Burning Beak. Always used doing my Sun and Moon play for you. So you're the quiz professor. That's me. I'm majoring in Pokemon studies. I can't resist sharing the knowledge I've learned, so I quiz all sorts of people. That explains the nickname. This quiz professor's definitely on the eccentric side. Kano! I'll admit, you got me there. Pikachu doing detective work is pretty eccentric too. Why don't we celebrate our meeting with a quiz? We're pretty busy working on a case right now. Okay, here's the first question. One ear and out the other. Oh well, guess it can't hurt to play along. I guess. Here goes nothing. What Pokemon catches prey using its long tongue? The Pokemon question is somewhere in this very city, so get out there and look for it. What's your tongue like, Toucan? Mind opening up that beak of yours? I know! Nothing extraordinary there. Thanks anyway. Pokemon with a long tongue, huh? If there's one nearby, it shouldn't take too long for us to find. If you find the Pokemon question, come tell me what it is. I'll be waiting right here. Answer correctly, and I'll even teach you some trivia about it. Yeah? That's a long tongue. It's amazing it stretches so far. Say, Tim, this Lickitung might be the answer to that quiz question. I think you're right. Let's go tell the quiz professor. This is the only one that won't make her come to me. It's not that big of a deal. She's not that far away anyway, so. But no, like I said, it's an interesting fun, and I'll be honest, the voice acting does help a lot too with this, and how it's different from mainline Pokemon games and everything, so it's really awesome. So, Detective, did you figure out the answer to my first question? Yes. Sure did. It's Lickitung, right? Bingo! Yes, you've got it. Lickitung uses its long tongue to catch its prey. According to reports, contact with its saliva causes tingling sensation, as well as persistent itch. Oh, wow. Good thing we didn't get licked. Ugh, I'm feeling itchy just imagining it. Kano! Thanks for the warning, Toucanon. We'll make sure any Lickitung we meet keeps its tongue to itself. Well, that was only the first question. I guess it was a little too easy. Are you saying there's more? Of course. And here's where they get serious. Time for question number 2. What Pokemon uses cute looks to put you off your guard so it can steal from you? We don't have time to deal with another theft. What Pokemon tries to steal from people? I think the cute looks part is our biggest hint. Pretty sure it's not you two, Cannon. Cannon! Totally. Okay, Tim, let's go search the area. I mean, I already know it, but... It's Purloin. Is there going to be 3 questions to this? What cute Pokemon. It's a Purloin. Oh, how sweet. I think it wants some attention. Sorry, we're busy now. We can play with you later. Hold up, Tim. Check your pockets. Why do I need to check my... Wait, what? My pen's gone. I thought so. This is your doing, isn't it, Purloin? Can't pull one over a great detective like me. Now hand it over. Pause where I can see him. Oh, my pen. Wow, you can't take your eyes off this Purloin for a second. Yeah, that was a close one. But at least we figured out the answer to the quiz question. Right, it's Purloin. Let's go tell the quiz professor. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Oh, going the wrong way. So, detective, figure out the answer. Yep, the answer is Purloin, right? Ding, ding, ding. That's correct. Purloin often steal things from people. And they sometimes scratch people who try to reclaim those stolen items. So be careful with their claws. The Purloin we met wasn't that rowdy. We should probably be careful in the future. True. Better safe than sorry. Hello? It's asking if we agree that quizzes can actually be pretty fun. There's certainly a chance to learn more about Pokemon. Okay, let the quiz continue. Time for question 3. Best buds always stick together. What Pokemon move as a group? Pokemon that moves as a group? Like one that travels in herds or flocks or something? Nope. In this case, the whole Pokemon counts as one Pokemon. Is that even a thing? Can you give us a hint, Toucannon? It's literally the Phalanx up there. Come on! Ugh, well, that's not very sporting. This Pokemon has quite a unique appearance. Go ahead and see if you can find it. Thanks. Oh, those moves are in perfect unison. That's Phalanx. They always move around in groups of 6. Thanks. They're in the middle of formation training. Pikachu, do you think Phalanx is the Pokemon the quiz professor was talking about? 6 working together as one. Yep, that fits the bill. Then let's go tell her the answer. Voiced by one Pro ZD. So, did you figure out the answer to my final question?
Yes.
I think so. The answer is Phalanx, right? Bingo, that's it. Phalanx is a very particular Pokemon. There are actually 6 of them working together as one. The one at the front, known as the Brass, leads the others by issuing orders. In battle, they change formation as needed and use teamwork to secure the win. That's a pretty impressive Pokemon. Sure, but I bet it's tough for the troopers if they got an incompetent Brass. No! Yeah, sorry. I'm sure they're all perfectly competent. That's all for today's quiz. I hope you're as enthusiastic about quizzes and Pokefacts as I am. Yes, I've learned a lot. Glad to hear it. I'll get some new questions ready for next time. Okay, please let them be easy ones. And maybe she could, wait until we're not in the middle of something. Cannon! Yeah, see you, Toucannon. I'm actually quite curious if say like, if I solve this case without doing those, without completing these side quests, would they let me do them like when I'm doing another case, or is it kind of like a whole Raincoat detective thing where it's like, if you complete the quote-unquote chapter without doing all the side content, you'll never do the side content again. Or you can't do the side content again. Oh. My nose. Alright. A Pokemon that's gonna help us? I know it's just a Pokemon.
Yes?
Oh, it's you. Isn't your investigation finished already? I'm sorry, but it'll take a bit more time. This is absurd. We all know Barnes did it. Would you give it a rest, Claudia? Barnes just isn't the type of person who would do a thing like this. Sounds an awful like wishful thinking to me. Barnes simply wanted the Aurora drop for himself. He's playing acting as the perfect butler, but all he served us is a platter of greed and deceit. Just listen to yourself. How could you say that about a man who served us faithfully for so many years? Open your eyes already. Barnes has betrayed you. Please calm down, both of you. Barnes' Ducklett was sighted a few minutes ago. We're hoping that when we find Ducklett, we'll also find a clue. Oh, excellent. I'm certain you'll find proof that Barnes is innocent. And where is Ducklett now? She got away. We're about to go search for her. Such incompetence. Hurry up and find her. Hey, it wasn't us that let her get away. It was the police. Fuck you, bitch. It's not gonna be easy finding Ducklett with just the two of us. Let's get some help from another Pokemon to search for Ducklett. Oh. She says she can. She says we can ask away. Do you have any special skills that might help us catch the thief? Growl? She says she's got a very keen nose. That could come in handy. Maybe she track something by following scent. Yeah, that might work. I guess I have to ask both of them anyway. Fable, can we ask you some questions? Hey. Hey. She says she has way better hearing than most Pokemon do. Hey. Oh, you can hear footsteps and voices coming from any room in the mansion. That's incredible. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I've heard that Clefable can hear sounds over half a mile away. Half a mile? You can never dream of having hearing like that. Hey! Could you speak more softly, Tim? She says her ears are sensitive to loud noises. Oh no, I'm sorry, Clefable. I'll try to keep it down from now on. Was there more Pokemon? Manectric? Hey, Manectric, can you talk for a minute? Manek! Come on, don't even be that way. Oh, this will be quick. I'm in trouble finding a Pokemon right now. Can you use your special skills to help us, Manectric? Manek. He says he's got a sharp nose and is good at tracking, but... Manek! It's working, so he can't leave this post. Manectric says devote his effort to his job, I see. How's the police investigation going? Have you made any new discoveries? Manek! Oh, come on, you can tell it's just a little. Manek. Yeesh, not gonna budge, eh, Manectric? Police have their reasons for keeping quiet. Manectric is just doing its job.
Okay, let's start deducing.
We know it's Growlith. Found a Pokemon with the skills necessary to help us search for Ducklett? Let's think about the information we've gathered. Let's ask Clefable to listen for Ducklett. Clefable has good ears. If Clefable helps us, we might be able to use sound to track Ducklett down. Let's ask Manectric to help us find Ducklett. Manectric assists with police investigation. We might be able to find Ducklett if Manectric helps. Let's ask Growlith to track Ducklett's scent. Growlith has good nose. If Growlith helps us, he might be able to follow Ducklett's scent.
Okay.
Growlith said she has a good sense of smell, right? Maybe we can use that to follow Ducklet's scent. We can sniff out Ducklet by tracking the scent she left at the scene of the crime. I bet Growlith could do that, no problem. Great idea, Tim. Okay, let's ask Growlith for help. I hope she can find Ducklet. Growlith, I've got a favor to ask of you and that excellent nose of yours. I'd like your help to finding Ducklet. Growl? It's possible that Ducklet is somehow mixed up in this incident. She might even know who stole the key from you. We really need your help to solve this case. Growl. Oh, really? You've been wanting to help Dennis too. Growl, growl. Great. Thank you, Growlith. Growl. You want me to ride on your back? Growl. So you can take me wherever the scent leads you. Got it. It should be a lot easier than trying to give directions at every turn. Growl. What do you think, Tim? You want us to track the scent down right away? Yes. Yeah. Can I leave it to you? You got it. Let's go, Growlith.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh!
Sorry, but could you sit down for a sec?
He's a chubby fat Pikachu. I love it.
All right. Let's go.
This is the first time I've ever given someone a ride. She says this is the first time she's ever given someone a ride. Why don't you just repeat what I said? Oh, whoops. Well, it's just you and me talking. I guess I don't need to interpret for Tim. Anyway, let's get this scent search underway. How do you track the scent? I just sniff the ground. I can tell where the scent is strongest. Gotcha. Look for where the scent is strongest. Right. And there are still traces of Ducklet's scent inside the house. I think I track her from here. Okay, let's get going, Growlith. Yeah. Hold down the R button while moving to follow the scent wherever you're looking for. You can get off Growlith by going back to Tim. Oh, look at the two playing together. It must be nice to be as carefree as Pokemon. We're not playing. We're going to investigate the case. Sheesh, how rude. He'll take us seriously and bring back some evidence. Don't worry. It says, I believe this is something new. You did not do this in the first Pokemon Detective Pikachu game. Oh, I guess it wasn't down. I guess it didn't come up the stairs. I assumed it went up the stairs. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. I'm picking up Ducklet's scent around here. Ducklet always leaves this way when she takes walks and goes shopping. Her scent is still lingering here. With full that smell, we should be able to find Ducklet. Let's track the scent carefully. Don't want to lose it. Right. It is actually interesting that the Pokemon or the police here use Manectric for their Pokemon partners instead of like usually be the like Growliths or something like that. But I guess if they both have good keen smells, it's fine.
The scent!
Did you find her?
Yes, I'm sure of it. Come on out, Ducklet. It's your pal Growlith.
Ducklet aspires to elegance.
I was wondering who'd found me. It's good to see a friendly face. Wait, is that on your back?
Hi there, I'm the great detective Pikachu.
And you're a friend of Growlith's?
I'd like to think so. Putting that aside though, could you tell me why you're here way out here?
Some strange humans were chasing me. It was really scary. I don't know what I could have possibly done to make them so upset.
They think you may have been involved in a crime.
Huh? What crime? Something precious was stolen from the house.
And you and Barnes are currently under suspicion.
Say what? Neither of us would ever do something like that.
I know. I don't think it was you. I'll need to ask you some questions to help prove your innocence. And Barnes is too. Is that alright?
I guess. I'm Barnes' partner. You're always helping him out because he's so busy, right?
Like when you buy beans at the Hayat Cafe. Barnes must have good taste, much like myself.
You drink that black water too? I tried it once because Barnes seems to enjoy it so much. But I practically gag when it hit my tongue. Too bitter.
Huh, it's a sophisticated flavor for sophisticated Pokemon.
Yes, well, I'm sure I'll be sophisticated like that someday. Just watch.
Can you tell me about Barnes?
Barnes is my partner. He's a true gentleman. If you've met him, I'm sure you understand what I mean.
Yep, though I think I might have him beat in the gentleman department.
Right. Anyway, he's really good about telling me when I've done something well. I may not look it, but I'm actually a really good swimmer. Barnes always compliments me when I show off my fancy swimming techniques in the fountain. No one that lovely could possibly be a bad person. Right?
Like I said, I don't think he did it.
Don't worry, Ducklet. We'll clear Barnes' name. Thank you, Growlith.
Why were you hiding here? There must have been plenty of other places you could have picked.
It's my favorite spot. And like I told you, I got chased around by a bunch of strangers. I was feeling pretty ruffled, so I came here to calm down.
Gotcha.
See that water over there? I love bathing in it. Oh yeah? Yeah, I should try it too.
Whoa there, Growlith. Aren't you a fire type? Pretty sure a bath's a bad idea.
Oh, good point. Walking by the water side feels lovely too. It's nice and cool without all the wetness. Sweet. I'll try that instead. Thanks, Ducklet.
What were you up to this morning before the incident occurred?
All I did was eat breakfast like always. Then I got really sleepy. Not like always.
Fell asleep after breakfast. When did you get out?
At some point, Turner woke me up. I usually go out shopping right after Barnes asks me to. But today I was in a hurry because I overslept, so I rushed to grab my bag and flew out the window on the second floor.
You sure was Turner who woke you up?
Yes, I'm sure.
And Growlith, you fell asleep too?
Yep, but only because today's breakfast was so yummy. I guess I ate so much I got sleepy after.
Do you two always eat your meals together?
Not usually, no. I always eat with Camerat.
Right. What? There's a Cameron in the household?
Yep. Cameron is Turner's partner.
Oh, is that so? Bit strange that Turner never mentioned that.
Uh-oh, maybe it is Turner.
So according to your story, Ducklet, you were out on an errand when the crime took place. But because you were asleep earlier, you're not sure exactly what time you left. Yeesh, if even Ducklet doesn't know anything, how are we going to solve this case?
You mean we might never find the jewel?
No, we're still got one more lead. The Camerot that Ducklet mentioned. I'm wondering why you never saw it in the mansion. How long has Camerot been gone?
I don't know. By the time he knows, he was already gone.
Should probably go talk to him, then. Can you track Camerot down by scent, Growlith?
If you have something with Camerot scent on it, then sure.
Don't suppose you can use this.
Oh, that's one of Camerot's feathers.
Just as I thought. Good thing I picked it up earlier.
With that, I can definitely track Camerot's scent.
Now we just have to figure out where to pick up that trail. Since Camerot seems to have left the mansion, we should probably try around the front gate.
What should I do? I'm really worried about Barnes.
I understand how you feel, but if you go home now, things will probably just get more complicated. Can you wait here a little longer while we solve this case?
Okay. Please, I'm counting on both of you to take care of Barnes. Leave it to us.
Right then, let's go, Growlith.
Okay. Oh, I did at first say, like, oh, he's probably the one that took it, but then, I don't know, then I saw Mrs. Dennis, I'm like, oh, she's probably the one that stole it, but now it's going back to Turner. Turner and Hooch have gone bad.
Whoa, did you get a whiff of Camerot's scent?
Yes, I've got it. It's still quite strong, so Camerot was probably walking around here this morning.
So we just need to follow that scent. Okay, Growlith, follow your nose.
Is he in the back alley? Does it have something to do with that Trubbish? Oh, it does have something to do with the back alley. Hey, Pikachu, over there.
Could that be?
Cameron. Gulping Gourmand.
Trubbit? Trubbit?
Trubbish? Trubbish? Rob! Trubbish. In Squalor Paradise. Yes, it's Camerot.
Must be feeling carefree to fall asleep in a place like this.
We've been looking for you, Camerot. Ah? Oh, hey, it's Growlith. What you doing here? That's what I'd like to ask you. Wait, what's going on?
Sorry to bother you when you just woke up, but do you think we could answer some questions?
Who are you?
No need to be scared. I'm the great Detective Pikachu, and I'm here to help you.
What's it, Pikachu? Pikachu's my friend, and he has some questions for you, Camerot. Still don't know what's going on, but sure. What did you want to ask me, dude?
Hey,
Your turn's partner, Camerot.
Sure am, dude. What about it? We were worried about you because you weren't at home. Really? My bad.
Can you tell me about Turner?
Turner's my partner. He's a good dude. Me and him go way back. Cameron's always helping Turner out with his duties at the house. If Turner calls for me, I head right over, no matter where he is. I even go shopping with him, dude. If he needs something carried, I just swallow it whole.
Wait, you swallow it? Is that safe for anyone?
It's fine, dude. Just rub my back and I'll hork up whatever's filling my tummy. Lickety-split.
Ugh, more like lickety spit. But I guess Camerot are kind of built for that, huh?
No, fuck.
I almost did it again. Where were you sleeping out here in of all places?
Because I got really sleepy after I ate breakfast. Hey, me too.
Wow, really? So Ducklet and the others all fell asleep.
After that, Turner woke me up and flew right out of the house.
Why did he wake you up?
Because... what was it again? He said to go to the back alley, I think.
Don't even remember that? Sheesh, what a guy.
I fell asleep a few times on the way here too, but in the end I made it. I was so sleepy, but right when I was about to zonk out, I found this choice bed. So I took a nap, dude. He's talking about me, by the way. You thought Trubbish was a bed? Yeah, dude's like super squishy.
This guy's something else.
If you want to sleep, wouldn't it make more sense to go home first? I'm sure Turner's worried about you. Turner! That's right, I gotta go back to Turner.
Any particular reason?
Guess he's my partner, dude. Or wait, did you say not to go back? Which was it again?
Hey, don't look at me.
I really think you should get back. Turner must be worried about you.
I'd like to hear about what Camera was doing at the time the incident occurred. You said you ate breakfast and got sleepy, right?
Yep.
You must have eaten a lot.
Same as you, actually. But even now, my tongue is so stuffed, dude.
Wasn't breakfast a while ago? Why are you still so full?
Because he has the jewel inside of him. I'm not sure, dude. My tongue feels the same as when I swallowed something big.
Something big, huh? Interesting. Well, we heard from Cameron, but his answers weren't very clear. Let's try talking to Trubbish.
Huh? Me?
Trumpet?
Did you need something from me?
We're investigating crime. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
Crap. I'm sure I don't know anything about that.
That's fine. You're not in trouble. We're just trying to gather all the information we can.
Will you help us, please? I guess. I could answer a few questions.
Hey,
Could you tell me a bit about yourself?
Sure. There's not much to say.
Alright, then have you noticed anything strange recently?
Strange? I've just been gathering trash from around the city, like I do every day. You do that every day? Wow, thank you. Yeah, it's just my routine. I guess I did collect some unusual trash today. This is kind of strange. Wow, what's so unusual about it? I was stuck on a Whimsicott's head. They were in front of a big house when I found it.
Whimsicott got stuff stuck on its head. Doesn't sound all that usual to me.
Pikachu, you can't say things like that. Trash is important to Trubbish. Don't call it stuff.
What brings you here?
Well, not great around humans. And humans don't usually come here, so it seems like a safe place. Did they say something mean to you? No, I just don't like too much noise. And humans are noisy, don't you think? I guess. Anyway, this place is nice and quiet.
hey,
Do you still have the trash that was stuck on to Whimsicott?
Yeah, I was saving it for a snack. Why, do you want it?
I'd like to at least look at it. Could you show it to us?
Sure, I guess.
It's pretty crumpled up, but it looks like a note.
Hey, it smells like the rooms in our house.
You mean Dennis's mansion? And that's interesting. Let's see. Open the window after Barnes leaves. That will be the signal. Once the window's open, I'll send Poniard in with Whimsicott to cut the case. Should then be able to collect the jewel. If you play your part properly, you should be able to frame Barnes for everything. If you're successful, we'll both be coming into quite a lot of money. Good luck. This is a note from the culprit.
What?
So the thief had an accomplice, huh? That must be why there were multiple Pokemon involved. Whatever the case, this is definitely a big clue.
This is great, Pikachu.
Sorry about this, Trubbish, but do you think we can have this piece of trash, please?
I guess if you want that badly, sure.
Thanks. I'll be sure to make it up to you later.
okay.
Guess we managed to ask everything we want to.
Shall we head back home?
Yeah, got a good clue. So let's go meet up with Tim again.
Got it.
What were you gonna do, Camerot? Want to come back to the mansion with us?
Nah, I'm good. I'm back on my own pace. My tongue feels like way heavy from that breakfast I ate. Poor Cameron looks pretty uncomfortable.
Okay, you just rest here a while then. Once you feel like you can move again, come on back to the mansion.
Okay.
Alright, let's head back, Growlith.
Yes.
So, pretty sure Turner is the accomplice, but he's not the main mastermind. It's whoever sent Pawniard out there. And honestly, now that I think about it, it makes sense that someone inside the mansion would have done this, because how else would they have gotten the Pokemon to be sleepy and to, like, follow the rules and all that stuff? So, follow the rules, like, do everything that they wanted to do. Do do do. Ba-ba-bum. We're back, Tim. Thanks, both of you. Are you getting down off of Growlith now, Pikachu? Can you get down on your own? Please, who do you think I am? I can handle this. How's your investigation with Growlith go, Pikachu? About that, Tim. Found some incredible evidence. Really? What is it? Well, you see. And that's about it. Wow, good work, Pikachu. I think we're definitely closer to solving this case now. Yep, now hurry up and open your case notebook. Let's think this over together and organize all the info we've got.
Okay, let's start deducing. Okay.
Is there something that can prove Barnes' innocence? Let's think of something that would be convincing to the police as well. By showing that Barnes' partner, Ducklet, had nothing to do with the crime. Ducklet only went out to go shopping. That means their partner, Barnes, likely had nothing to do with the crime. By showing that Barnes couldn't have opened up the jewel case. Mr. Dance is the only one who could unlock the jewel case, so it would have been impossible for Barnes to steal the jewel. But the note, which was written by someone other than Barnes. The note Trevor found said after Barnes leaves. That means the real culprit is someone else.
Okay.
That note Trubbish found. We can prove Barnes' innocence with that, can't we? That's exactly what I was thinking. Here's what the note said. Open the window after Barnes leaves. That will be the signal. This is clear proof that Barnes isn't the culprit, and that the real culprit is still out there. So there's someone out there behind all this. And not only that, there are multiple culprits working together. Someone who sent Pokemon in from outside, and someone inside the mansion who let them in. Think whoever let the Pokemon inside lives in the mansion? That seems like the natural conclusion. But how did the culprit unlock the door to the jeweled storage room? Only Barnes and Mr. Dents can use the key, right? Usually, yeah. But the culprit found a way. Way to what? Think about it, Tim. When did Growlith say the key disappeared? When she was sleeping. She said it disappeared when she was sleeping. That's right. And anyone could have taken the key while Growlith was asleep. I guess you're right. But Growlith doesn't usually nap. Do you really think she just happened to nap right when they were about to commit the crime? That's just it. Think back on what all different Pokemon in the mansion told us. Did you notice anything they had in common? Anything strange? All of them went to sleep. All the Pokemon from the mansion said they fell asleep. That's right, Tim. Glad you noticed that. At the exact same time the jewel was stolen, all the Pokemon in the mansion were asleep. There's no way that's a coincidence. Think someone wanted it to happen? I'd say the odds of that are pretty high. There's gotta be some kind of evidence we can use to prove that. Let's search the mansion, Tim. There's like Growlith's food was in. There's some sort of powder on it. Hey, Tim, this is sleep powder. Wow, you could tell that just by looking, Pikachu? I'm a Pokemon, remember? Not to mention a great detective. Of course I can tell what kind of powder this is. It's not even something to brag about. Which means there was sleep powder on the food. I think we can be pretty sure of that.
Okay, let's start deducing. Okay.
Did you figure out what caused all the Pokemon in the mansion to fall asleep? They tired themselves out playing. They went shopping and tired themselves out. Sleep powder was mixed into their breakfast. Sleep powder was found in Growlith's food bowl. That powder could have been mixed in all the Pokemon's food.
Okay.
The Pokemon in the matches said they all fell asleep after eating breakfast. And in one of the food bowls, we found traces of sleep powder. That leads us to only one possible conclusion. Someone deliberately put the Pokemon in the matches to sleep with sleep powder. This game needs to picture just how the crime was committed. But where could the culprit have gotten the sleep powder in the first place? In this city, I can think of a few places. But we follow the path that was used to bring it inside, we might learn more about the culprit. You'll need Growlith's help again for that, right? Why don't you take a little of the powder with you just in case? One step ahead of you. Well, let's go talk to Growlith, Tim. Okay. We are slowly but surely piecing this case together. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it is going to be the butler that was the accomplice, but he's not the main culprit. We'll have to find that out in the next part, guys. So that's going to do it for this part of Let's Play Detective Pikachu Returns, guys. In the next part, we're going to, like I said, we're going to search for the main culprit. Now, probably for sure, be the end of the case here. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click. And comment down below what you like about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know, guys, what do you think of the cases going on so far? I mean, yeah, I obviously figured out, like, oh, wait, hold on, they ate the food, they fell asleep, and such, and, like, but now we're slowly getting together. I knew I didn't trust him the first time, and now he's like, oh, let's see, and that seems to be the case. So, yeah, I'm really liking this. It's a good first case. And I'm pretty sure Cameron, Cameron probably has the jewel inside of his belly currently right now. So, but yeah, getting some good stuff here. So let me know how you guys are feeling about this case. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to the main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RBG Kim Kid Twitter, are in there too. And thank you all so much for watching once again. And I will see you all next time.